We'll go to the 250, from the 250 division to the 450 division. Same story, a Lawrence brother out front. This time it is Jet after a dominant run, winning both motos last week. Fastest qualifier last week, fastest qualifier this week, and looking to keep it going in the first moto. He doesn't get the best start here, but somehow he's in the lead almost immediately.
Yeah, he's Dylan Ferrandis. We were talking about making a rookie uncomfortable, and he does for a half a corner, and then Jet makes it. And this must have been that mistake he was talking about. It got a little wake-up call for him, but look, this kid's been doing a spectacular thing, and he's just seizing on the moment, and he knew he wanted to be in front of these guys. But hey, it was an improvement for all those guys outside of Jet Lawrence. He's been doing what he's doing, and I feel like besides the 96, it's an 18, and we're saying the same thing in this story. Jet Lawrence gets out front, makes everybody else have to rise to that occasion, but they can't, and he's able to ride off in the sunset.
Ferrandis is second early. Aaron Plessinger makes a move around his teammate here, Cooper Webb, to get into third.
Yeah, AP was able to do something he wasn't last weekend, was actually get around Cooper without going down. And the race was kind of on. Like, I think those guys are going back and forth, and this is his last lap. AP trying to do everything. At one point, I'm telling you, he stopped and got tacos to figure out how to get back to what Dylan Ferrandis, but Dylan was putting his bike wherever AP was and was able to hold him off.
Yep, the whole race, Plessinger tried to get around him, couldn't figure it out. Meanwhile, another big win for Jet Lawrence on the 450. Now 3-0, undefeated on that bike. And there you see Plessinger right behind Ferrandis all the way to the checkered flag. So if you're Plessinger, you're like, if I could just be ahead of Ferrandis, I'd be in good shape. Ferrandis, another good start here. A huge pile up at the top of your screen on the outside, and also outside turn 2. Jet Lawrence, same move as Moto 1.
Yeah, we were watching because we had a different shot. We saw all these guys going down, and we are like, okay, Dylan had to lead.
Work to do, yeah.
And next thing you know, just like the other one, it's like, oh, he's in the front. So capitalizing, but whoa, this was scary for a lot of these guys. You can see these Hangtown. This is what happens when you get the short starts. You got a guy upside down like the toy motorcycles, but glad to see everybody get up and be all right. Look like JS on the hay bale back in 2012. Some of these guys.
Not that bad, please, not that bad. But there's Jet gets in the early lead.
Yeah,
yep.
Jet, and they put a lot of water down in between motos, so you can tell these guys are being really patient. And I felt at one point, once AP got around Cooper Webb, which that pesky old Cooper Webb was making it difficult for his teammate, AP was able to square him up, do a little scrub and get past him, and actually start making some time up on Jet for a few laps, and then he had an incident himself.
Yeah, so he finally solves Ferrandis, gets around his teammate, wants to make a run for the lead, and he's down.
Yeah, he's down. Looks like he just comes in. I'm expecting probably loses the rear end. The track was still slippery, but the problem was he broke his clutch lever off. And then so, as you know, all the motocross fans, this ain't an automatic motorcycle. It is hard to get going, but the man of the hour and the reason all that happens is because of this guy, Jason.
They're trying to solve the 18 of Jet Lawrence, who is now 4-0 in 4 starts in the 450 division. How long can he keep it going? Webb does hold off Ferrandis in that moto. Ferrandis ends up in second overall, though, because he did have Webb by 2 positions in the first moto. Plessinger salvaged a 6th in that one. That allowed it to be a 4th overall. And Cianciarulo 5th. Masterful, Drake, Robin, Lacurcio, Boutrone. Privateers having a great run early in this season in the top 10. Let's go back to Jason Thomas.